What's up, everybody? This video is for everybody who has played a multiplayer video game in the last 5 years. Let's do 6. So, I've noticed recently, with the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 re-releases, or ports I should say, I have a PC and I don't have PlayStation Plus, but I do have a PS5. And I've been seeing stuff everywhere. I only have YouTube, I don't have social media. But I've been seeing stuff on YouTube that's been making me want to get these ports. It seems like, based off of ratings, it's got over 5 million players between the two. Wow, that's a lot. I play games like TF2 and even like the Plutonium version of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, which Black Ops 1 has 0 multiplayer servers active, and Black Ops 2 has max maybe 2,000. And I'm like, okay, 2,000, we're looking good, and you see 5 million and you're just like, wow, bruh. What I've noticed is I grew up playing Black Ops 2, and I grew up playing all, Black Ops 1 as well, but I was young, and I barely played the multiplayer, only zombies. But in Black Ops 2, I played a ton of multiplayer. It was kind of my first multiplayer experience. Real experience. I made an emblem, I had a clan, I talked, and I was fucking 11, 12, came out in, 2012. So what, I was 10. And I just talked, you know what I mean? I talked to people and I made friends. We would at the end of a gaming session that was 2 or 3 hours, maybe even longer, we'd be like, yeah, let's do this tomorrow, you're gonna be on, blah, blah, blah. And, we'd play. It's like, hey, I'm going to the bar later. I'm going to the bar Thursday after you guys are done drinking. Okay, I'll come. That's the adult equivalent, I'd say. But as a kid, that was my version. And I loved it. We would have clan events where we would play over a weekend and compete in tournaments and stuff. It was fun. And I didn't even know these guys outside of gaming. It was fuck it. I'm 10 and these guys are a little older, but not older, so 18, 19, maybe 20. And I remember I used to have a voice changer because I didn't want people to know I was so young. But I am, playing on the Plutonium version, and even in TF2, Team Fortress 2, and even in Overwatch. Those are my 3 primetime games right now. I'm scared to talk on voice chat. I am somebody who can talk to anybody. I can come up to anybody and start talking to you in real life. I am one of the most personable people I've ever met. Or known, I should say. And that's something that I was active on teaching myself and learning, especially in college. Just the ability to speak to people. And now I'm not nervous in front of people. I can talk, and I don't really get exhausted with the right clientele. But with games that I'm good at, games I know the strategy, like TF2, I get it. I get it. Overwatch, I fucking get it. I know the strategy. I know. Even COD. COD's a game where you're just fuck you. Because you have the kill cam, and you can talk to people on deathmatch, fuck you. And I feel like I can't do that anymore. That's the whole novelty of COD is the kill, the death, there's a name for it. The death, whatever. Death cam, death mic. Death mic is quintessential COD, in my opinion. So, when you can't even do that anymore and you feel awkward doing it, it's just what's happened? So I kind of just want to put it out in a forum. Have you guys noticed that? That you just don't feel like you can talk to people, or vice versa? Do you think that you can talk better to people virtually? I think that it's much harder to meet people. In this day and age, it's difficult. You have to be resilient. And even I've had friends that I've tried to end things with that are new friends, and it just doesn't stick, and they force me to be their friend, and I respect the fuck out of that. Because it's hard, and I find myself even going into those patterns of, oh, good. Guy with his hazards on in the middle of the 405. You'll see it right here. Yep. Fucking moron. Obviously, it's not his fault, but, like, can't get over. Push it. I just think that in video games, all you got is your voice. You know, all you got is your voice. And people don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. But, like, people don't talk anymore. I mean, I guess here's what it is. I would always, like, type. I always type in games. I always, like, am active typing. You know, if people are, like, talking on mic, especially on TF2, and they're, like, talking about bullshit, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't really ever type, like, oh, spies me, I'll sentry down. I should, but I don't. I don't know, man. I just think that it's difficult to talk to people virtually now, because it feels like people aren't going to answer, or how far is the conversation going to go? And they might just be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I've had guys that I've talked to on an Overwatch game that were, like, you know, chummy, and they just turn into dicks halfway through. Like, if I'm, like, playing tank, they're like, what the fuck are you doing charging? Why are you feeding? Why are you feeding? Or, like, if I'm healer, like, heal me! What the fuck are you doing? Like, dude, give it a fucking rest, man. I don't know. I think that the community for games is so... Whoa, that guy's car's fucked up. His whole bumper's hanging off. That can't be fucking loud. I wish I could flip the camera right now. That can't be... It's in my lane. I don't know, man. I kind of just feel like talking in games is just a dying thing. And as somebody who's very talkative, why? And I think the reason is it's a collective thing. I mean, obviously it started as like, I don't have a mic. But everybody's got a mic now. There's no way, especially in PS5, there's a mic in your controller. No excuse. But I feel like there's no incentive to talk anymore. And maybe I take it too seriously in my speech that I have to say things that matter. I can't be a troll, or I can't have fun anymore. Like, there was this guy I was in a lobby with in TF2. Two guys. We were playing Dust Bowl on, it was long game. It was like the Dust Bowl game, if you know TF2. And there's this guy that was like, I think he was joking. He was like trying to be like early 2010s, like annoying YouTuber combined with a Redditor. And he kept on saying shit that nobody would respond to. And it was like weird shit. Like, I can't even impersonate it. And then there's this other guy in the game who was like, so quick, like, what the fuck are you talking about, Gumball? Shut the fuck up, Gumball. And it was like perfect Gumball. I was like, dude, how did you think of that so quick? Some people are just so quick-witted, and I'm just not. I'm not quick-witted, and it's a bummer, because I can talk, and I'm very emotive, and whatever, but I'm not quick-witted. I just don't have it in me. Like, oh, like it's like, oh, your mom's gay. Yeah, well, I can't even come up with the comeback. I'm just non-confrontational, and I feel like COD is an environment of conflict. That is a confrontational game, especially in Search and Destroy. I mean, I remember in 2019 when I would play Modern Warfare 2019. I gotta get over it. Modern Warfare 2019 is the last time that I have talked shit in a game. That was before COVID. Think about that. It's like a maturity thing, I guess, but like, I want to talk to people. It's so difficult to make friends online now, and I play games. I play games when I have free time, you know, around like 9 at night is when I start playing games. I play games for like 3 hours, 2 hours. I'd like to do it with a friend. And I grew up doing it with friends all the time. I always had a friend group to play games with. Not that I don't have a friend group anymore, but they got jobs. Or they're making time for other stuff. To me, it's very important. So I make time for video games. I really enjoy them. It's like a substitute for watching a movie, or it's a substitute for going out and drinking. You know, that's just my thing. So I want to have people that have that same interest. And I try with Overwatch, especially as playing a support main. I play with a support or a tank that I really like. And I'm like, I like the way you play. You know how to protect. You know how to do A, B, and C. Even sometimes the damage. If you're really good and like I'm a pocket Mercy and they ask me to pocket and they handle business, dude, I want to play a couple more games with you because you're gonna help me win. I want to win. I don't want to fucking waste time on Overwatch. I want to win. TF2 fucking waste time. Black Ops 2 waste time. Overwatch is like business, you know. You got to be locked in. And I like try and, you know, to send people friend requests and invite them to my lobby after the game, and they just don't fucking reciprocate. Whoa, there's a cop running right here. Oh. Oh, he's picking up wood. He's a scrawny cop. You should be in the gym. You should be yoked if you're a fucking cop. How are you gonna restrain anybody? Oh, somebody's like whole pallet fell off. I just think that it's difficult to... So if you're watching this and you play any of the games I listed, or any game at all, and you aren't saying anything or following up, follow up. It's hard to make friends and it's hard to be vulnerable, but I feel like the reason why I don't talk to people anymore is because it's like I'm calling in a cave and there's an echo with no response, you know? And it's like we were hanging, you know, we were emoting together, we were spamming voice lines. It's like, you know, we clicked and, you know, just follow up. Because it's hard. We live in a society, man. And it's like, especially with online friends, it's like, do you really want to know who they are? They might be a complete freak. You know, there's like a limit to how much I want to be, you know, interacting with a random person, because gaming to me is intimate. You're like in a lobby with the same dudes or girls or whoever for not only the entirety of one game, but two, but three, but four, and sometimes the 4 or 5 minute wait time in between. And it's like, what do you do? Talk about what do I do for work? And then it's like, they're gonna be like, yeah, I work at McDonald's and I'm 28. I'm like, damn. Well, I'm not, and I don't really respect you anymore. Sorry to diss, but like, if you have no prospects and you're not pursuing anything and you're settling for McDonald's at 28, I got news for you, man. You are not gonna be fulfilled in your life or happy. So like, people who actively make that choice and just choose the game, I'm just like, I don't respect that. But, you know, people who are trying their best and are genuine, real people, like, yeah. And I feel like there's a ton of people that I play with in a game that are like that. And I've never even like, ooh. I don't know. Whoa, that's an old lady. She's old. Anyways, that's my little tidbit on that. Because, you know, it's a community, and I'm sure that a lot of people are playing the new Black Ops reports, and they're talking, and I'm sure I'm missing that. I'm sure that this is falling on a lot of people's deaf ears, because I know people are, and that's kind of why I am you know, jealous, because you're at 5 million player count and I'm at a 2,000. And these people are cracked at fucking Black Ops on PC. I mean, I hooked up my controller and I'm getting fucking drilled. And it's like, it just doesn't even like, it's like there's a mouse dead zone and I can't get it down. Anyways, have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.